Get ready, sports fans. The fan base is here. All right, next up, we have a really good treat. We're going to start bringing really awesome people on to have conversations, especially because we're talking about fans. And this is a problem when you go travel to different places. You don't know which place is a friendly bar to go to. So we'll introduce our next guest is Doug Morris. Is his big red chief of Arrowhead Kingdom. And arrowheadkingdom.org is a really cool website. Doug, how are you doing today, buddy?
How you guys today?
We're
How
doing
you doing, Doug?
excellent. Doing excellent. So tell us a little bit. What was the genesis of the idea behind the Arrowhead Kingdom?
Well, I had been a season ticket holder forever, and about 2009, I got contacted about a job down here in Tampa, and it was a lot of money and a lot more further my career kind of thing. So
Mm-hmm.
I took the job. So now I'm down here. I'm a big Chiefs fan. I've been a fan since like I saw Lenny the Cool throw to Otis Taylor. So I went through the '80s, and so I'm a big fan.
So you didn't
I
jump
want,
on the Pat Mahomes bandwagon? Is that what I'm
eh,
hearing?
I don't think so, but it's
Dude, we
okay.
remember him from the Chiefs Planet days. Like he's like an OOG. So
Yeah,
you
I'm an
saw your
old,
first game in the 60s? Is that what you're saying?
yeah, 67, 68 when the Super Bowl was. Yeah, I was born in 59, I'm 65. So it'll be 66 in 2 days.
Wow, happy birthday, brother.
Yeah,
Anyway,
happy early birthday.
so I went to watch the game with other Chiefs fans. I was used to watch. I had season tickets. I was used to watching it and talking with everybody, but I only knew two people down here. So I knew two
You
people.
yourself and your wife, right? That's like the only two
Yeah,
people you knew?
well, okay, if you count my wife, that's three. All right.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, and so I said, well, how am I going to get more Chiefs fans? And we started. We got on a social media website. We got about 6 to 8 to 10 people, and we were on like maybe 30 yards away was the TV. 30 yards in these big, huge places, and we wouldn't have sound. So we're
Mm,
watching them go 2-14
mm.
on a TV 15, 20 yards away and no sound.
Man, that's a bummer.
So obviously we didn't grow very fast then. But finally we got to a place where we were getting 30, 40 people. And then we went to different bars and they said, okay, you come here, bring 30, 40 people. We'll give you sound and TV. Well,
Ha!
once we got that,
You leveled
then,
up the sound.
yeah,
Congratulations.
then we got to a place where had like a seating of 300, and we started packing them in, and we couldn't. It was too many people. It was just too much to hassle, and so we split it off into four different regionals here
Mm.
in. So we had four in the Tampa Bay Gray area,
Oh
Sarasota,
wow.
and so we split that off because we already knew all the people. Those were very successful. And now the word had got out. And so the people kept contacting me. And eventually we were at like 19 chapters in Florida. Then we put our first one in San Antonio. Then we put another one in Austin. And then we went to Atlanta and then South Carolina, North Carolina, and up that way. And then people nationally started hearing about us and they want to one. I tried to find any information. How do you find these people? Back before this was like 11, 12, the internet's not really well versed now as it is now to find stuff. I
Hmm.
Google stuff, I can't find anything. There's nothing I can do. So when these people started contacting me, and we were all about no money involved at all. Nobody's going to be charging to get in to watch a game with us and we just become Chiefs fans. All I want to do is watch a game with Chiefs fans,
That's
and so
awesome.
a lot of these other people, and
Yeah.
oh my God, I have people come up to me now. I go to these big tailgates we have, and the first one was in 2019. We turned Jacksonville red. First,
Mm.
starting year after the we lost the Super Bowl that year. That was the first game, and that was just we sold all. That was all us. We I didn't know we had that reach at the time,
Mm.
and
I'm sure it had nothing to do with Patrick Mahomes or that Travis Kelsey guys. This is
oh yeah,
all Doug Morris.
oh yeah. Oh, no, it was. I mean, our group. I was talking our
No,
group.
that's
Some
beautiful,
of
man. I
other
love it.
people. And then people would come up and tell me, I've been to say West Palm Beach. And I've been here for like 6 years. I'm so lonely. I'm from the
Oh yeah.
East viewing area. I can't find friends. And then I went to the chapter and I've got friends now. And I got real life friends and we do stuff. And they're actually crying and stuff. I'm like, I just wanted to watch the game with some football fans, you know.
So good.
I
You got
didn't see
real friends now.
that
I
at
love it. Here I am, a hermit, like wanting to watch the game by myself because like I don't want to be around people. No, I
all.
got Moser will attest to this. My buddy Drew's like, "Hey man, you gonna come over and watch the game on Sunday?" I was like, "Man, I like watching in front of my TV by myself because I get nervous and I'm around a bunch of other people I don't know." But you guys are throwing balls to the wind. You're all like, "Let's go! We're gonna hang out with 300 people." I love it, dog.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing about the fan base, baby. And you don't have to be a Chiefs fan to get together with people. You can take the model, reach out to Doug and say, "How we want to do this for the Steelers. We want to do this for the Colts. We want to do this for the what the Duke Blue Devils." Like, oh, you're a fan. Be part of a fan, grow your fan base
Yeah.
personally and start connecting with people because there is no group more passionate than fans of sports teams, it seems. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
you're,
Mr.
you're
Marty.
100% right, Travis. And this reminds me of Harold's Corral out in Cave Creek, Arizona. It is probably one of the biggest gatherings of Steelers fans out there. Now, I'm sure they all are going through their emos right now with the current state of
Mhm.
Pittsburgh. But this is what's cool is like, Doug, you've done a hell of a job building something. You've got all these like franchise locations of Chiefs fans all over the world now, and really any group out there can do this. And that's kind of the magic, Travis, as you said, that with the fan base and what we're trying to do and what we're trying to promote is, hey, we don't always have to be this like corporate digital fan. There's great stories out there. There's great people that want community, they want social. I remember reading about this on Chiefs Planet a long time ago. There was a wedding that came out of one of your groups.
Oh,
uh,
yeah. We've had
you
several
know,
weddings. Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's crazy.
There's
That's
been
crazy, and
several.
that's got to make you feel good. So before we wrap up this segment, Doug, like the question that I have for you is, weddings, friends, community, like how does that make you feel to know that you've created something this powerful?
I was just totally flabbergasted when I went to that first big tailgate in Jacksonville. I was not suspecting that. I was just a bunch of guys watching, but it turned out to be a lot more than that. Probably 62% of the leaders in our chapters are female, and over half are female.
Wow.
So I didn't want to have a bunch of bros having kegger parties. And no, I didn't want a drunken fest to watch the Chiefs game, which I enjoy, but this wasn't that, you know. So,
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it was a time and place for this, shall we
That's
say,
so good.
and like tailgates.
Let
And
me ask you this, Doug. Now, did you take inspiration from that bar in Philadelphia? I know Charlie's Saloon or something in Philadelphia had like a Kansas City sports bar. I remember, and it's like, is that kind of what made you think, wow, I wish they had something like this in Tampa or where you're at in Florida?
yeah, no, I mean, we just had to create it. I
Mm.
did some banners. I created banners, Arrowhead South and Arrowhead Kingdom. I
Oh,
put
nice.
those up. We got cutouts of players and Kelsey and them, and we take pictures. It's really a lot of fun. People really enjoy it. And then, like you said, I think that's the biggest surprise that there's a lot of work to get this started because, nobody trusts you at first. They know if you're trying to make money off of them or whatever. It takes a while to get past that. And then you have to be ready for failures. There's going to be people you thought would be gangbusters at doing this chapter leader stuff, and they just didn't work. Then others are just going unbelievable.
I
And then
love it, man. He's creating virtual red coders.
yeah,
Right? Like that, because that's what Lamar had back in the day. He had these red coders and they would go out and sell season tickets. And so here you are, Big Red Chief, passing the torch out saying, "Hey, we need chapter leaders." It's like you're doing a whole new level of the red coders, but in the whole new 20th,
yeah.
21st century,
Because
brother. We appreciate that. That's awesome, my man.
yeah.
if you can
Doug,
get a
thank you for
good
everything.
chapter leader, if you can get a good chapter leader, that place will boom. Every good chapter leader I've had, they've had 50 by first year. Second year, they've got 100, and on like that. Because you build it, they will come. Because the fans are there.
Yeah. You
You
know
just
why?
you
Because you're
know.
a good chapter leader, brother, and they followed your lead. So thank you for that. Thank you for being someone out there spreading the good gospel about the Chiefs, my dude. We really appreciate that. And hopefully
Yep.
there's a lot of people on other fan bases that are going to take this idea and take it to another level to help grow other fan bases. So that's beautiful.